Okay, I'm gonna give you my rambling story of tonight. My microphone's checked, my camera is being checked right now, and by recording me, everything's okay with it, and everything's okay with it, and everything's okay with me as well. Because for the most part, I should say, not everything might be okay, but a major range of things in my life and in today's day are good and healthy, and everything went well so far. I hope it will be that way till the these day ends. And anyways, with today's rant, not a rant, but maybe it's gonna be like shorter sessions than the I regular do, because I don't fucking know what to pitch here for tonight, and I just wanted to make this video session to become more to become appear on my channel more often, and just in the mood of speaking. As you speak, you want to speak more and more, and that process lures you into the process, and this process lures me into itself, and I became more just kind of person who wants to speak for whatever reason. Let's just say without any fucking reason, as a regular do. And this video shoot is not an exclusion out of those set of rules. And if I'm speaking now that I'm live and I'm in pretty good condition, and I'm not whining about stuff, I'm not begging for something, everything just goes well. I haven't got any phone calls from my friends today, and I was slammed actually. I've been slammed all day long, and what I did was I kind of share you with some interesting facts of today. I recharged my smaller cargo vehicle's battery, and I got it back from that recharging station and paid 50 50 currency units of our country for recharging that battery. I haven't installed it yet. It lives happily in my apartment, sitting in that corner pretty nicely, and making no noises, and begging like wanting me to do something with it. Not at all. Just me sitting seamlessly and quietly here on this cozy armchair, and that battery sitting in that corner, and we live together in my apartment. And previously I lived together with my wheels from my previous vehicle, and it was like, I don't know, maybe 10-15 years ago. Some gal happened to be in my apartment. Actually, I fucked her pretty relentlessly, and she spotted that stack of wheels being sitting in my distant corner of my main room in my old apartment. And she was like, wow, she was stunned, and she was flooded with emotions, and she was just even, I don't know, maybe not even surprised, but surprised, and maybe even slightly fucking, I forgot the fucking word, surprised, and stupefied, yeah. And she asked me, why do you keep those wheels in your apartment? Are you crazy or what? And I was, yeah, I am. And don't bother me, fucking, you've just been fucked. What else do you want? Fucking leave me alone and fucking shit and stuff. I'm gonna drink some beer, whatever. And I did actually. And that was the stack of pile of pile of wheels that live in my apartment. And that girl just disappeared is one of many of those. And it's not the point that I wanted to pitch here. I recharged the battery tonight. I recharged the battery today, and what? And I have a nicest ride on my Audi A6 vehicle throughout the whole variety of streets of our nicest city. And I was listening to music. It was spread in my vehicle. I blasted pretty loudly, and I even opened my window, my driver's door window, and I blasted fucking music fucking loud. And that was Scooter, and she was like, blah 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 blah, how much is the fish, blah 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 blah, you know all this stuff, you know how it goes down, right? And what else interesting happened to me today? And maybe not so good, maybe not so interesting things didn't happen to me, and the interesting ones happened already, and I've just familiarized with that fact that I recharged my battery. And what I also replenished the coolant in my cooling system of my Audi A6 vehicle. and I add some more antifreeze coolant liquid to the that little plastic tank that lives pretty happily in my Audi A6 vehicle under its hood. And I added it, and I put it in slightly more to the level that it should be, like right in the mist. I use red coolant, red HEPA or fabric coolant. If you relate with what I'm saying, if you're automobile man, probably you are, then you relate. I hope you do. And I just replenished, not replenished completely, but partly. See, I pour it out slightly. That amount of liquid that been previously in that plastic tank, and I just kind of like pour it out to some another container, plastic container, and added the neat coolant antifreeze into my plastic tank in order to that substance to mix together and make more in order to make more strong resistance to freezing of that liquid. That liquid became more strong to frost. It's not gonna become ice. I hope it won't. It won't because I just replenished the some amount of that liquid by adding some more concentrated coolant into my plastic tank of my coolant system of my Audi A6 vehicle, and that's what I did tonight, and that's good because we are about to have huge cooling down coming soon. Less than a week probably we'll have like temperature around 15 degrees below fucking 0 in Celsius at night, and fucking below fucking 10 Celsius degrees at the daytime. It's pretty fucking cold, I should say, and I hope we won't having such harsh weather conditions as they promise all those synoptic prognosis sites do. And I don't follow pretty often those weather making prognosis sites. The only thing I do, if I see some cooling down coming soon, then I follow and I surf all those weather prognosis sites in order to clear it up what weather will be in the short run, I should say. And I did it yesterday, and I'm on it, and I'm about doing this tonight after finalizing this video shoot, which I'm definitely going to be making in several minutes, maybe even in several seconds. I hope everything goes well with this today's video shoot, and though I don't make any script before I start this video, I do very rarely, if ever, I make some script even in my head. I don't have any fucking prepared stuff in my head before I start my camera on, I start my microphone on, and I just speak in a moment with letting words, pulling other words out of my mind, out of my mouth, and out of my, I don't know, my soul, if you will. I have soul, believe me or not, but I do. And thanks for following me, thanks for tolerating this shit I should say, for so long. And if you will, I promise I'll be making some more interesting videos on this channel. If you follow me, good for you. It's been Alex making things right in front of his office, and you see all this, you know, all this stuff, how it go, like blah 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 blah. Have a nice little capture of the lesson, you know how it goes down, right? So, and practice, never quit practicing your durable English, and it's gonna be fine with you as well as me, as with me, as I practice my English, my durable American. It's been Alex. See y'all. Bye.